Well, hello, and welcome back for yet another episode of RV Life, What Eating a Week, brought to you by the Danae Collective. Hi, I'm Danae, and this is episode 40. Man, oh man, I did not know this trip was going to be so long. I really should have paid more attention to the dates that my brother gave me, because when he asked me if I wanted to go for my nephew's graduation, I asked when was it. I gave him the dates, and maybe he didn't remember, or I should have wrote it. Maybe I should have written it down for him or texted it to him or something, because by the time we actually go on the trip, I thought it was going to be a 2-night, 3-day trip. I was like, okay, Jack will be fine while we're gone. I've got the camera for him. I can check in on him. I can talk to him over the wireless and like let him know I missed him and I'll be home soon, right? And then we arrive in Ohio, and because my brother hadn't told me anything, like he had only sent me the tickets for our flight out of the state, he didn't give me the return flight information. He gave me the car rental for some reason, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? Thanks. I should have paid attention to the date that was on the car rental return, because that would have been an indicator like, oh no, Danae, it's a 4-night, 5-day trip. Oh, crud. Anyway, I know I said this in my last video, where I probably talked about this whole entire debacle, but one of my coworkers was nice enough to come and check on my sweet baby boy every other day and make sure he had wet food, make sure his water hadn't run out, stuff like that, and just to make sure he was doing okay. So that was the little recap of how he was. This is the last day in Ohio. We stayed in a hotel, technically in Kentucky. Or was it Cincinnati? No, it was Kentucky. We're on the other side of the river. Whatever. Anyway, enjoy. Our timing could not have been more perfect. They were having a food festival on a Sunday. I did not capture any images of it in particular because there were so many people. I found this rose just lying in the street. Thank you so much for joining us on yet another episode of Harvey Life, What Do You Eat in a Week, brought to you by the Janae Collective. Don't forget to like and subscribe in order to get notified of additional content we release every Sunday. Have a wonderful week. Come back and see us again. Bye.